Hello students, welcome to the online classes. This is Mr. Pramod Jadhav from Silver Green English School. Today we are going to study English grammar. Today's our topic is punctuation marks. As you know, punctuation marks are very important in language. We can understand the mood of the language with the punctuation marks. While we are speaking or while we are writing, it has tremendous importance. So let's learn what is punctuation marks, which type of punctuation marks are being used in English language. First of all, here full stop. So you can see in bracket there is a dot. So that dot, after completion of every sentence, we are using this type of dot, that is called full stop. Now where we are using full stops? Now see, number 1, at the end of a sentence, means we are using it when any sentence is completed. So if that is sentence which is, we can say, statement is there. So at the end of the sentence which is statement, we are keeping a dot, and that is called full stop. Means we are completing our sentence. For example, you are a clever student. Now next, full stop is used to show that a word is abbreviated. Now students, you know very well, abbreviation is very important in language. For example, here you can see Mr. So MR dot. It is very short form. So you can see Mr. So Mr. is written with the dot. In the similar way, doctor. Doctor is also written with the DR in a abbreviated form, and dot is being kept. Similar way, you can say USA. So there also you can see, after U there is a dot, S there is a dot, and then A there is a dot. So in this way we are using full stop. Now next punctuation mark is question marks. Now you can see here question marks. Question marks is used at the end of a sentence to ask a question. For example, are you happy? Where are you? Now see, at the end of these sentences we are using question mark. It means जब भी हम क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं, प्रश्न पूछते हैं, तो उसके जो एंड है वो क्वेश्चन मार्क से करते हैं. Let's see the next punctuation mark, exclamation mark. It is being used at the end of a word or sentence which expresses strong feelings. For example, here, hi, wow, what a lovely flower. Now you can see in these three sentences, the end of sentence is with the exclamatory mark, exclamation mark. Now this exclamation mark is showing excitement. So remember, it is always being used at the end of a word or sentence which expressing strong feelings. Okay, now we will see the next punctuation mark. Here you can see comma. Now the symbol of comma you can see in the bracket. Now for what we are using comma? Comma is being used to separate two nouns in a sentence. Now here you can see students, two nouns given. So for example, here you can see Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh and Ganesha are Indian deity. Now to separate two nouns or more than two also we can using comma. So here you can see after every noun there is a comma. Next use is to separate phrases or clauses. So for example here you can see however, comma, he spoke truth. So here also after however you can see he spoke truth. So after however there is a comma. Third use is to separate direct speech. Students, you know very well direct indirect speech is very important topic. So when we are identifying what is direct speech, at that time you can see here in the example Raj says comma, then in double inverted comma all is well. So here after Raj says there is a comma, so that's why it is said to separate direct speech. Understood? So now we will see the next use of punctuation. What is the next punctuation mark? Here semicolon. You can see in the bracket. Here in a bracket you can see this is symbol of semicolon. So for what we are using semicolon? Number 1, to separate parts of sentences. Now parts of sentence. If any sentence is there, in that you can see there are different parts. Okay. So to separate it we are using semicolon. But nowadays you know students, there is very less use of semicolon. If you read latest books or latest text or in a newspaper also, you cannot see any type of this semicolon use. Very less use of semicolon is there. Next use is what? It is stronger than a comma, but not as strong as a full stop. So here also we can see it is stronger than a comma, as we learned what is the use of comma. But here we can see the use of semicolon is very less, and that's why we can't see more examples, more things nowadays, the use of semicolon. Okay. So next we will see what is the next punctuation mark. Colon. Now colon is also being used very less nowadays. Now what are the uses? Number 1 use is here, it is used to introduce a list. For example, while you are writing in exam, so question paper is there. In that question paper always different instructions are given. So here example you can see, this is the example. Answer the following questions by choosing right option. So here again you can see colon. Colon is being used. So always to introduce a list. So you can see that there are so many questions. So that is the list of questions, and that's why colon is being used. Second use here, use is it is also used while writing dialogue. For example, here you can see Meet says hello. Kush, how are you? Kush replied, hi, mate, I'm fine. What about you? So here you can see there is a use of colon after meet and after kush. It is used instead of full stop. So third use is there. It is used instead of full stop. Sometimes it is also used instead of full stop. You can see here at the end of answer the following questions by choosing right option. Here you can see colon is being used as the full stop also instead of full stop. Okay. So let's see next punctuation mark dash. It is used to separate independent clauses. Now you can see, you know what are the clauses. So we are learning continuously clauses. So here also you can see, for example, I pay the bill dash she has all the fun. So here you can see the example of dash. So what is the use of dash? To separate independent clauses. So here two clauses which are independent we have already separated in the sentence. Here you can see this is one sentence and this is another sentence, means this is different clause and this is a different clause. Understood? So let's see what is the next punctuation mark. Next punctuation mark is hyphen. Now what is the use of hyphen? It is used to create compound adjectives. Now you can see here it is being used as to create compound adjectives. For example, good looking, long lasting, easy going. So these are the example you can see in two words between. Here the symbol of hyphen is being used. This is the symbol of hyphen and you can see here, here and here. In the all three examples you can see use of hyphen. So while we are creating compound adjectives, at that time we are using hyphen. Next, brackets. Now what is the use of brackets? Here you can see symbol of bracket. Okay. So it is used to give extra information like the comments of an editor, corrections, clarifications, this type of things are there, then all these things are indicated in the brackets. So this type of brackets are being used. Okay. Now let's see next punctuation mark is here braces. Now this is the symbol of braces. Now for what it is used? It is used to contain two or more lines of text or listed items to show that they are considered as a unit. They can also be used mathematical expressions. Now you can see here number 1 content, 2 or more lines of text are or listed items to show that we are using braces. In the same way as you are learning mathematics, so in the mathematical expressions also this type of braces you are daily using. Okay. Now let's see what is the next punctuation mark. Now next punctuation mark is parenthesis. Now parenthesis symbol is here given. So this is parenthesis symbol. It is used to put in extra information in a sentence as sometimes word meanings being used in the text. So Commonly, you can see here this type of symbol. Many a times you can find in your text, sometimes in some notebooks. So, this type of, you can see, a parenthesis is being used in English language. Okay. Now next, what is the next punctuation mark? We can have here apostrophe. Now here is the symbol of apostrophe. Now for what it is being used? Number one, it is used for to form contractions. For example, haven't. Haven't is being prepared by have plus not. So here you can see apostrophe. Okay. In the similar way, second example, sorry. In the similar way, second example, can't. So here can plus not. Now see. So here also another apostrophe. So in contractions, we can see apostrophe is used. Now second, it is used to indicate possessions. Now here example is there. This is Roma's pencil. So here also you can see possession is there. So Roma's pencil. Whose pencil? Roma's pencil. So apostrophe is being used to present, to show what? To possession. Okay. Next, quotation marks. Now quotation mark, you can see here quotation mark, symbol of quotation mark. You can always see in direct indirect speech also. Okay. So in direct speech, after comma, whatever the words are there, whatever the sentence is there, that is quoted. So it is used to show what is said, the exact words as spoken as by someone. So here also you can see the similar way it is being used exact words. Now exact words as in direct speech, you can see direct indirect speech, you can see. For example, Ram says he is good boy. Now Ram says, after Ram you can see here, if the sentence is there, Ram says, okay, comma, now he is good boy. Now here you can see inverted comma is there. So in this way you can use it, okay, to show exact words as spoken as by someone. Next, ellipsis. Ellipsis, what is ellipsis? Three dots. You can see here three dots are there. So sometimes you can see in a text book, after some words this type of three dots are there. It is used to show what? That words have been missing out, but meaning is being understood. So some words are being missing out, and that's why to show that ellipsis is being used. Okay, students? Thank you. Have a nice time.